You know it's a good show when you can actually run to the theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Mix It 3. It is Cliff and Nat.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed the balmy weather last night, because that's it for a while, for a couple of days. We're hitting the 20s and even the teens.
Yeah.
For Saturday night. Some areas in our viewing area are going to get down to the single digits too.
But that won't stop us for checking all the events happening in town this weekend. Because that's why we have all these two shows, Morning Mix and Mix at 3.
There's a lot going on this weekend.
A lot going on. And when we get to go to, well, of course, we cannot attend all of them because there's too many. But we got to go to a field, so if you see us, just come say hi. If you want to take a picture, we'll take a picture.
You make it sound like we got invited to all the places. No.
Well, but
we got invited to some places.
Yeah. So you're going to be at Yacht Rock this weekend.
Yeah, going to check out the Yacht Rock Review at Columbia County PAC tomorrow evening. That's going to be a pretty cool show. Taking it easy tonight because last night, yesterday, we were talking about my wife. It was my wife's birthday.
Yes.
So we went to dinner last night. Luigi's, always go a very nice spot. Hung out with some friends that we hadn't seen in a while, so a good time for her. She's still relaxing at home, nursing that sprained foot. You get one more day, honey. One more day.
Oh my gosh, I know that hurts.
Yeah, she's doing better. But yeah, we had a good time. But
good.
Yeah, going into the weekend and staying warm. Staying inside if you can.
Yes. Yeah. Do we watch again? And you know one thing that you can do tonight?
What's that?
Well, for a lot of people, Friday is movie night.
That's right.
Right, which is convenient because today is also National Popcorn Day.
Oh, yeah. Get it popping, everybody.
Yes.
This is always good. I love popcorn.
Okay, that's
and you guys always get on to me about this, and we've talked about this on Morning Mix and here as well. I don't know why this is such an issue for you and for Zaina, and quite honestly, for a lot of people here at the TV station. I like to have my popcorn with milk. What is the issue with that?
That's odd.
Please tell me.
It's odd. It's just all I'm saying. And yeah, we brought it here.
Yes.
You've said many times on Morning Mix and a few on Morning Mix.
I feel like it's my birthday.
Milk.
You got popcorn and milk.
And I'm like, okay, so we got to try today. I'm kind of scared. See, I mean, I love milk and I love popcorn, but the combination, I don't know how this is going to play out.
If milk scares you, now you're lactose intolerant.
Well, so. TMI, clear.
Okay. Yeah, so anyway, grab a handful and let's roll. So what? Put it in your mouth.
Okay, you do the popcorn first.
Am I teaching you how to eat popcorn?
No, I just want to see how the combo works.
I love it. Salty, a little bit of milk. Are you going to gag?
No. Not bad, not bad.
Would you like some ranch dressing with that or something?
Please, no. I mean, not bad. Yeah. I would do popcorn maybe with, I don't know, I think I would like with Coke, right?
Well, Coke, I mean, it's like if you go to the movies and you get the big tub of popcorn, you're probably going to get a Coke.
Yeah.
Or water or a sweet tea or some other type of soda because they don't have milk, but I wish they did. But yeah, see, it's not bad.
It wasn't bad, no. I thought it was going to be worse. It doesn't sound like saying popcorn.
The look on your
milk.
face says a completely different story to what you're saying.
We'll talk after. No. That's okay. I like it.
I just don't get it. We'll share it with people in Master Control and they can find out for themselves too.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy National Popcorn Day.
Popcorn Day.
All right, coming up, you get ready to hit the dance floor because you're going to want to dance on our next segment. DJ Nat on the 1 and 2s. You don't want to miss this. That's next on Mix at 3. Okay, it's time to get the party started. Crank up the volume. Turn on your favorite tunes. Let the good times roll because tomorrow is National DJ Day, and we have one of the best in town joining us. Here in the Mix studio, our friend and the life of the party. It's DJ Kris Fisher. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Thanks for having me, and thanks for saying I'm one of the best. There's a lot of great DJs in town. If you guys are watching, I had nothing to do with that, but I'll take it.
The check hasn't cleared yet. So we may rescind on that. Good to see you, Kris. Thanks for joining us here. Now, you and I go back a ways, but
A little bit.
Tell us about how you started in this whole disc jockey world.
Well, honestly, you know, you could probably vouch for this. You get this opportunity in radio. You know, people come to you with things. And the very long story short, the very first event I ever did was a pep rally for a high school in Panama City Beach, Florida. And then people would just ask me to do stuff and do stuff and do stuff. And, you know, and then I started making a little bit of money out of it. And then radio is kind of a fluctuating career to have. So eventually it became kind of necessary to keep the lights on. So that's how it started.
Always have a side gig.
Yes.
Is what the moral of the story is.
So, Kris, what are the most, like, the biggest influences in music for you?
Man, I grew up a hip hop kid, so you know I love a lot of the old hip hop bands. BC Boys is a big one. You know, Run DMC was probably, you know, one of the first when I was growing up. And I was always a big fan of Aerosmith too. I know it's like all over the place, but I'm a music guy, so I just kind of love a little bit of everything.
All right, so let's say there's somebody out there that's watching, or somebody that wants to become a DJ, wants to do this, wants to start the parties and everything. What are some of the challenges and the steps that you need to start with?
Save your money. The biggest challenge is the equipment is so expensive. I mean, we were talking about it off camera that this thing here, I mean, it looks like a little cheesy little thing. This was like $600-ish. And this isn't even like the most expensive one you can buy. Most people get like, this is called a controller, but they get controllers that cost like thousands of bucks, $1,500. I just needed something to just do what I need it to do, not with all the bells and whistles.
DJ equipment and just the job itself has come such a long way in such a short time.
Right.
It really does. And then, you know, I mean, it's just like with everything, you know, technology keeps progressing and improving, and everything gets, and you got to keep up with it, you know, because there's actually nowadays everybody's a DJ. So, you know, you got to stay on top of technology and get the latest bells and whistles, the latest speakers, you know, and it's just a lot that goes into it. It's a lot to keep up with.
Oh, a lot. So now we are going to get into a very DJ question.
Okay.
What are some of the considerations that go into deciding, like, which track to play next, and what makes two tracks a good fit?
Okay, so this is an easy one. Probably the biggest thing or the best skill a DJ can have is to read a crowd. So, you know, it sounds bad to say, but you kind of have to judge to the people that you're playing to.
Oh, true.
You know, look at their age group and see what works with them. You know, if you start playing some 70s disco and they start responding to it, then that's kind of the lane you kind of want to meander down that path. I mean, you can obviously branch out, but you got to pay attention to what's working for the group. You know, if people clear the dance floor, then you're obviously doing something wrong and you should change it. But to make a good, I guess you would say, a blend of music, most DJs rely on BPMs, which is beats per minute. So if you have a similar song with a similar BPM, it will blend better, and that's what you want. You want the song to sound like it doesn't stop, and it just goes seamlessly into the next song, and that's what makes a good DJ.
Well, this goes seamlessly into what I want to say. Why don't we show
I know, right?
how to do that?
Okay.
And our guinea pig right here will be Natalia.
Oh my gosh.
I think you're going to do great.
DJ Nat.
I like that. Okay.
I think you're going to do great. You know, if not, just blame the teacher. Okay, so I got.
In that case, I'm getting out of this shot.
No, come. You're going to try to.
Okay, so this is like, most people think DJs and they think, you know, record players, vinyl players. So this is kind of like a new age vinyl player. Please don't pay attention to how beat up mine is. This one gets used a lot. So this is basically two record players in one, and it treats my my music as if it's on a record. So just for example, if we hit play over here, you hear a little bit of music.
Okay,
And you
I'm
can-
feeling it.
You can back it up, you can do that, and that's when you get that kind of
Okay.
stuff. So
You have always wanted to do that.
I did.
You've always wanted to do that.
So
instead of the wicka, wicka, wicka.
yeah,
Who does that, really?
it's the real actual thing. So this is going to treat my MP3s that are on my computer as if they are on this little record.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start you off with one song over here on this record, and as you can see, I guess we can't. Well, I can show.
We can see.
See that?
Yes.
You can actually see the waveform of the music on here. So this song is in here,
Okay.
and then this song is over here.
Here.
So what we're going to do is you're going to hit play. It's going to start a beat, and I want you to find that beat as quick as you can, and then we're going to start this song.
Okay.
And this song will end, and it should sound like this song is just going to kick right in right when this one ends, right on the same beat.
Okay.
I think you can do all that.
And
Yeah.
you're gonna like fade after once you hit it.
Well, we're going to do that. So I want to go ahead and just kind of say that this normally is what we would be doing in our headphones. So it may sound a little weird because in an actual party setting, you don't actually do this over the speaker. You do it in your headphones and make it sound better.
Be nice.
Chaos.
Yes.
Be gentle. All right,
It is
let's hear it.
chaos.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Nat.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Good job.
And that wasn't even pre-recorded.
Okay. All right. Now I want to dance and have a drink.
All right. So now you're going after my job now, right? Okay.
Chris,
now we need
that's so
that.
great.
Oh, yes, that's right. I almost forgot. You can't be a proper DJ without the DJ horn.
Yes.
Cliff hates me right now.
This is why we can't have nice things. All right.
I'm having so much fun. All right, Chris. Well, happy National DJ Day.
Yes.
Thank you. I think this is the first time anybody's ever actually volunteered that to me, so thank you.
There you go. Where can people find you if they want to get more information about maybe booking you for parties and what have you?
It's a very complicated website, AugustaWeddingDJ.com.
Perfect.
There you have
There
it. All right.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks.
you so
Good to see you
much.
guys. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, get ready to shop and help a great cause at the same time. After the break, we're going to tell you where you can do that and when. That's next here on Mix at 3. Unite in the Fight Against Cancer is a 1.5-mile walk put on by the Georgia Cancer Center that celebrates and honors all who this disease has impacted. Since 2018, this event has raised over $190,000 to support Georgia Cancer Center's patient programs, education, and new standards of care for their patients.
That's right. This year, they're starting their fundraising with an indoor yard sale. Here to talk about Unite and yard sale is Lindsay Morris, the communication specialist for the Georgia Cancer Center. Hi, Lindsay.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, and thanks for having this indoors because it's really cold.
It is.
All right, so tell us when and where will this yard sale be held?
So the yard sale is happening tomorrow at the Imbert Research Building, downtown 1410 Laney Walker Boulevard. It's going to happen from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Today we will be having a preview sale for faculty and staff, friends and family of AU employees, Wallstar employees, and Georgia Cancer Center employees. And that's going to be happening from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So if you're an employee, come on down, get a jump on the sales before anybody else gets some.
Go get you some.
Yes.
Let's talk about some of the items. Since this is a unique yard sale, so what are some of the items that you're going to have?
We have a tons of great items. I know I spent the last 2 weekends driving around to my friends and family and hauling them in my car and taking them all the way down to the Cancer Center. We have a gigantic kids corner. We have clothes for all ages. We have so many toys. We have playpens. We have high chairs. We just have a lot of great stuff for kids. We have tons of adult clothes. We have a few tech items, a few Funko Pops. We also have a lot of great art and home decor, so we just encourage everyone to come out and support a great cause. All the proceeds are going to go straight to Unite in the Fight's fund for 2024, so 100% straight back to our community.
And let's talk about that because the fund will be able to help those with the wigs or, right, if they can, or for kids too. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, a few of the programs that we've had for the past few years are breast prosthetics and wigs for those who are especially women who are undergoing cancer whose insurance just can't cover it. We also supply art supplies to children who are going through radiation therapy so they can color art tiles, so when they're getting their radiation treatment, they can look up and see that they have tons of art. We have the next programs for 2024 selected. We haven't made the announcement yet, but I've seen the list and it's a lot of great programs for our patients, so I'm very excited to see what they do with it.
I love the fact that not only are you helping them physically, but just like you said, the other things that you're doing, you're helping them mentally as well. I mean, the art supplies, the wigs, just the overall care is a really important thing, and that's where this yard sale comes into play.
Right.
Lindsay, are you going to have any refreshments or anything else on sale?
Yes, we're going to have tons of goodies and treats from our GCC staff. They're baking them all fresh today and tonight. And we're also going to have some GCC swag, including some Here to Win swag, some Unite in the Fight swag. So if you didn't get any merch last year, now's the time to get it.
Yeah.
There you go.
And when is Unite in the Fight this year?
Yeah, 'cause we need to put it on our calendar.
Yeah, put it on your
It's right
calendars.
on the calendar.
Unite in the Fight's going to happen May 4th this year, so a little bit earlier than last year so it doesn't get in the way of Mother's Day or anything else. And it's going to be from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., but we encourage people to come earlier or stay later. We're going to have tons of great music, tons of hosts that are super great.
Listen, and I will be there.
I don't know who'll be there and do that.
Thank you guys for agreeing to do that again this
absolutely.
year. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So we just encourage everyone to come out and just enjoy it.
Let's go ahead and recap again the yard sale. When is it happening, when, and where?
It's going to happen tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. till 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. We'll see how long our items last. And it's going to be at the Imbert Research Building that's at 1410 Laney Walker Boulevard.
Okay, and just a quick recap, the payment options, you can do cash or card,
You can
right?
do cash and card and Venmo, I believe.
Oh, okay, great. And don't get there early. You can't haggle.
Yes,
for a
yes.
good
Some
cause.
people do that on yard sales. Yeah, they get super early.
Lindsay, appreciate it. Thanks so much.
you.
Of course, thank you guys.
All right, coming up, a Canadian man uses extreme cold to create extremely weird frozen food. We'll show you more after a quick break. A Canadian man took advantage of the recent extreme cold to create some extremely weird frozen food.
And you won't find these noodles on any menu. Jeannie Mose explains.
When it's 40 or 50 degrees below zero, you can't blame a guy for taking boiling water and blowing off a little steam, watching it instantly turn into snow and ice. But photographer Joe Chawanik of Alberta, Canada, got a kick out of seeing what other people did. How cold is it? Cold enough to use a banana to pound a nail. Cold enough to beat a frozen shirt like a drum. To turn jeans into a battering ram. So Joe decided to do his own game of you froze your what off?
The next one was the plate of ramen noodles.
In 60 seconds, the boiled noodles were frozen stiff.
And frozen in time. The Frozen in Time series, I guess I'm calling it.
The next experiment involved placing an egg on a couple of straws and cracking it open. Forget hard boiled, we're talking frozen solid.
My neighbors were looking out the window and thought I was crazy.
And finally, there was something charming, make that Charmin, about what the severe cold did to toilet paper.
People should make the best of the conditions they're in.
But don't try using it or you will truly freeze your butt off. In the immortal words of Annie Lennox, cold, cold, cold. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
And I'm sure some of our residents will be able to do that Saturday night.
Yes.
When it's 16 or below.
What I was going to say, yeah, send us pictures if you do some experience in your backyard.
I would love to actually do that. Just get that pot of water and just go.
Yeah.
But for me, it would just like literally come right back on me and I would be,
Yeah, be careful.
yes, and then I would freeze. All right, so apparently being late isn't always better than never, according to some Madonna fans. The singer is now being sued by 2 ticket holders accused of false advertising and negligent misrepresentation.
So according to the lawsuit, Madonna was 2 hours late for all 3 of her concerts last month in Brooklyn. The plaintiff said most concert goers didn't get out of the Barclays Center until after 1 in the morning. And some concert goers claim they then had to deal with a limited public transportation and higher costs.
That's true. In addition to Madonna, tour operator and promoter Live Nation Worldwide, Live Nation M Tours, and the concert venue are also defendants in the suit. The proposed class of plaintiffs include ticket holders for her tour across the U.S. Now, this isn't the first time Madonna's tardiness has caused problems. Back in 2019, she was sued for not taking the stage until 10:30 p.m. for an 8 o'clock show. She's not the first artist to do this as well.
Not at all.
I don't understand why artists do this sometimes. Lauryn Hill used to be notoriously late, sometimes 3 hours late for her show.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, yeah. Guns N' Roses used to be very late for their shows too.
Or it was
Axl
Guns N'
Rose
Roses,
wouldn't
yeah.
even come on stage until, I mean, the band would be there. Axl wouldn't get there till like 30 minutes later.
And there is a Latin singer, Romeo Santos. I've heard it recently in Aruba. I think the show was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. He got there 4 in the morning. Talk about being late.
I just don't understand why.
This is ridiculous. Like, it got to a point that it was like 2 hours, maybe, I mean, I would be mad. I would not sue Madonna, but these many hours, like Romeo Santos did, it was ridiculous.
You're going to pay that much for a concert. Be there. Have the artist be there on time.
Yeah. Well, and for fashion lovers, you know that Paris fashion is going on. So as part of the biannual PT Imagine Woman Men's Fashion Trade Show, Florence's The Medici Museum is presenting Vesties, an exhibition that combines fashion and sculpture. So the Cameroonian artist Fran Francis, based in Italy, creates busts made from denim.
So according to the artist, denim is a material that for him contains many meanings. He believes, quote, denim is not just a material, it is above all a philosophy, a symbol of our times. It is that material that carries in itself civil rights struggles, that has an enormous personal history. That's
Look
saying
at that.
something.
That is beautiful.
Okay.
That's beautiful. All the details that he put on the busts and the faces with denim. It's beautiful, beautiful. Really like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's a lot for denim. I mean, I love a good jean jacket, but come on now, really? Hey, have yourself a great weekend. Stay warm, and we will catch you right here next Monday at 3.
Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.
And enjoy your popcorn and milk.